cut fenders, loose tires. Well, Myers, new day, new ATC. What'd you get, boy?
I think got me a 1985 200X.
200X.
Yeah. It seems to where I get all my good deals from good friends.
That new mine?
Sold the 250R.
Well, wait till you have to leave. I'm charging a $600 leaving fee.
Leaving fee.
Shop fees.
Shop fee.
This was the 200X that I bought, and when Numa bought a Tri-Z. Good grief. Runs good though. Yamaha. I think it was like $500.
It was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a video. I got it running in that video. As far as I remember, the only problem with like motor and running wise was the carb screw was stripped or fell out or something, and it leaked out of the bowl bad and it leaked out of the petcock bad. But it ran good.
Yeah.
And it didn't smoke and it didn't knock or anything. I'm pretty sure the clutches were good in it. Yeah, so I just sold it to Myers for $900.
Yep. Sold mine a 250R for $2,000.
Yeah, Jacob sold his 250R. He said he wanted a liquid R.
Yeah.
But this is just his for the meantime.
For the meantime, it was.
But he's got some money to play with.
Yeah.
Myers said he wants to buy something else. But anyway, this thing's got good plastics.
Yeah,
I mean, they're faded and somebody's already painted them, so we're gonna paint them.
Yeah.
And make them look a lot better. The seat cover doesn't need to be fixed anytime soon. It's got a rip. But. Plus, we're swapping rear suspension and a couple other little parts off of this onto a different 200X I have, because this one, show them how good this rear suspension is.
Pulling the suspension off my first 200X I owned.
My 200X, that one I got recently, I'm gonna be doing some brake work on it.
Yeah, we're gonna find case of rear caliper.
I got a rear caliper. We're gonna do all the brakes on this. So the deal was he gets the rear shock and whatever front brakes is on this one, because it apparently had working front brakes. But we should be able to make enough for both of these to have brakes. At least mine have full brakes and his have at least fronts. A lot of people beat the shit out of these things, so they usually smoke bad. Clutches. The engines are pretty much not shit, but people beat them so hard that it's hard to find ones that are good. That's why 200S swapping them is such a big thing. But anyway, we're gonna get into fixing this thing up.
I still got my big red that I bought from Case. I've been ripping the shit out of it. Ride it 5 times a week, 6 times a week. It's done me good, so I'm gonna take a risk again. I know it's gonna turn out good.
Well, this one isn't really a risk. I mean, you can go watch the YouTube video.
I know.
But I haven't touched it. I haven't rode it, touched it, done anything to it other than what I did in the video.
Yeah.
The tires, this one's leaked down. That one has held air. They're ITPs. Really good tread.
Yeah.
The frame's in decent shape. Full air box. Air filter. Nothing.
Well, you know what? This is my first ATC with an air box.
I wanted this. I was going to sell this one either way, but I was going to probably get it running better or get it running and then clean it up a little bit and sell it and make a little bit more. But Myers wants an X, so whatever. But I like this thing because original plastics, that's just kind of a thing. I mean, that one actually has better shaped plastics, but I got a thing for original plastics.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Original plastics overall.
I mean, you still got the stickers. I can live with all that.
You know what eats me alive? Metal tank.
Yeah, I got a metal tank. Mine's been patched. It actually does drip a little bit, see, but I wish I had a headlight bezel. Might be going to get another 200X. Not going to promise anything, but might be going to get another one just because I want the fucking headlight.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
And it's actually from the same guy I got this from. I don't know. I haven't talked to him. This 200X, funny story. It was actually Myers's at one point.
This is my first 3-wheel I owned.
Yeah, I had like 3 or 4 of them at one time, and I traded this one for a gooseneck trailer or a 5th wheel trailer, flatbed, and to his brother.
Yeah.
And his brother sold it, or what he sold.
Sold it to me.
But that needed a top end. It's locked up now, and I bought it back from Myers for $550. Got a good front rear or front tire.
Yeah, brand new front tire.
Good rears. Those are off my 250R, but not bad. Not bad. So we're gonna take some parts off this thing. This is the rear caliper for this. Guessing it don't work, but here's the master cylinder. This came with it, new one. Just some Chinese ones for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap this. See if I can get my fronts to work. I really want rears. So Myers, what are you gonna start on yours?
This carb issue.
Yep. We got another carb on that other one. So worst comes to worst, we'll get it going. Got the new master cylinder installed. Had to clean out the bleeder screw. I'm just letting it sit open and try to get more fluid down there since it's been so long since it's had any. Myers is
Oh, my carb.
Neiman.
Yeah.
Was this the original carb? Yeah, it is. Was this the one that was on that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to have to order a caliper for mine. I couldn't get the caliper off of his to work on this one. Good fronts now. Show them what you did, Myers.
Well, got the new shock on there.
I wouldn't say new shock.
Well, new to me. Front brakes.
Yep,
work
front
good.
brakes. The shock, it's got a little bit of spring to it, but it rebounds good. A lot better than the other
For
one.
Myers.
Yeah.
He's a lightweight anyway.
Just gonna button it up and then realize that the petcock leaks because I told you it leaks bad.
And then he's gonna say that you didn't tell him it leaked.
You shut the fuck up.
Keep going. That was the saddest attempt I've ever seen. You didn't even make one full revolution.
Resistance again.
Then why couldn't you turn it over?
I am.
Kick it like that.
It ain't my pile of crap.
You can't even kick it.
It was mine. I have it running right.
Thing fired right up.
That thing is dumping gas.
You might race them. Neiman versus Myers, 200X versus 225DX. First one of this blue trash can. I don't know, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed if the Tri-Moto wins. Oh, Neiman lost. What happened?
Slow machine to begin with also missed.
Start all the way at the woods.
Why?
More room. Keep on three-wheeling. Keep on ATCing. Ain't no feeling. That thing's awful. That's the worst 225 I've ever. Why did it not go?
I'm not getting on it.
It's like,
Where's it go?
get on it. Just fucking floor it. What the fuck is that, Nehemiah? That thing is awful. Thing went in, spin the tires and mulch. That's weak. I like 225s, but that thing sucks. inches wider. Probably 1.5 on each side. So, what do you think, Myers?
I think once I get that carb kit on here, it'll be a whole lot better. My carb flows up and it's slowing me down.
You cannot win. Well, Myers started going and it started to sound like not good. Kick it over, Myers.
Time and time again, the Yamaha prevails. Did it lock up?
Kickstarter.
Huh?
It's doing the same thing the last one did.
What's wrong with it?
The last one locked up.
This ain't locked up yet, but it's
Should have bought a Yamaha. Told you it was running lean.
ain't lean.
It definitely isn't running lean. It's floating out.
No, whenever he gets on it or whenever he lets off, either way, it blows flames out of the exhaust.
Yeah, that's rich.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it
It's
is.
running lean.
How does a flame start without fuel?
I don't know, it's running lean.
No.
I think it's running lean.
The fuel's coming out of the bowl, like the tube of the carb. It's probably because it had 10-year-old or plus oil in it.
Why didn't you change the oil?
I never wrote it. I told Myers to change it. It's been sitting as long as that Tri-Z.
Hey, sell it.
I told you 200X's suck.
Mine's better than that.
Yours smokes too.
No, it doesn't.
It does. That thing smokes.
Not like that.
It still smokes.
Maybe a little.
Nah. When you got on it back there to pop up to a wheel, it shot out some. About like mine.
Nah, yours smokes the whole time. All right, let's do all competitions. You couldn't beat me in one thing.
Yeah, good.
What? Reverse?
Yep.
I can push this thing back faster, 100%. Well, Myers' 200X isn't doing good. He said the clutches started slipping, then it seemed like it locked up from behind him. I don't know. But it still turns over and has compression, so we're just gonna take it back and see what happened. Just tie that strap to me, I'll pull you back. And just like that, the Big Red has to save the Suzuki. Myers' 200X started up first kick when I kicked it. Don't fry the clutches. No big deal. And the Big Red has to pull back the fucking Suzuki.
I want to look at a TRX 250.
Oh yeah. I've been on the hunt for one. This one's been on there for a while. He had it on there for 5,700. And I offered him 4. He said 47. So I'm gonna go look at it. I'll pull up some pictures. Here it is, 88. It's got cut fenders, needs tires, no headlight. I think. Yeah, no headlight. Looks like a red powder coated frame, some kind of bumper, stock pipe. Has a silencer though, aftermarket silencer.
It looked pretty good if they didn't cut the fenders.
I know, I just, they don't look like they're in bad shape. The chain looks really loose, still has the gold swing arm. Looking to sale my 1988 Honda TRX 250R. It's been gone through, new OEM crank and bearings, new Wiseco piston. Rings board 1.5 over. Rings board 1.5 over, alright. Ported polished OEM cylinder, Boyson rad valve, Renthal bars, original carb has been rebuilt. Apparently he thinks it's very, very clean. We'll see about that. Make it hard to find one in this good of condition.
I don't know about that.
So we're about 20 minutes away. Just get a text. Hey man, I just fired it up and the carb's a little gummed up. It's been sitting since July. But you can still ride it as is, but definitely is gonna need new gas and carb and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, we're already 20 minutes away, so.
Yeah, hopefully it's not. I don't know.
I mean, maybe he'll take money off. I mean, he better. I don't have high hopes. He said, he texted after I was like, well, dang, it kind of sucks. And he's like, well, it's not really that big of a deal. was like, well, you did say in the ad specifically that the carb had been gone through and it's in mint condition, and it's hard to find in this just shape. So
Kind of like the West Virginia. No cracks in the plastic.
yeah,
Everything's good. Tires are good.
yeah, we're just talking about a whole lot more money.
Yep.
So if it ain't, I don't know, if I can't get them down a good bit, then I'm not gonna buy it. But
Y'all doing all right?
yeah, you pretty good. No rear brakes. No brakes. That's not.
Calipers missing.
I can fire it up. Typical crack in the frame and welded it. The peg's barely on here too. That bolt's just slid through there. Alright, almost 150. Gets like 149. Yeah, I mean, either the guy lied to you or lied about the hours. He did or something. And I guess while I'm here, I might as well make you an offer. I'd do 3. That's as much as I could do.
I couldn't do 3. I've been offered 4 or 45 a bunch. I'm just now deciding to let it go for that since.
So that guy was 100% new. I mean, he said we were trying to take the seat off, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't even know how you take the seat off, or how'd y'all do that, or something."
Yeah, didn't even know how to take the seat off of his own four-wheeler. No rear brakes at all. The caliper was missing. The frame had been welded back together. The peg was barely on it. Just had a bolt slid through it. Front brakes were spongy. Of course, the cut plastics, which we weren't a fan of to begin with.
Didn't run.
Didn't even. It cranked up for a second on starting fluid.
The second before I started fluid, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
$3,000, that's it.
And he wouldn't come off his price at all either.
Yeah, all this stuff, they have bolts just flaying everywhere on it, missing. I don't know if you said the frame was cracked.
Yeah, frame was cracked and been welded. This because in the you could tell that the frame had been painted, which was fine, but
Yeah, the frame, it wasn't bad if it
No.
ran and drove and everything was like he said. Plus, he said you will not find another one in this. I'd hope.
yeah, that was terrible.
And then we were at 4,700, and he's like, "Well, I could do 4,500," and I was like,
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, even three.
"Yeah," and that's just because I like the 2TR.
Yeah, I mean that carb worked more than likely because I mean it was still pouring fuel into it. The petcock was leaking. Frame had been welded. No brakes. I don't know. It was just a bad.
45. Took off $200 for. I mean, I wouldn't even cover the brake stuff that's missing.
No, that was ridiculous. He definitely didn't know anything about it though. At all. He couldn't even take the pins out of the seat to take the seat off.
Didn't even know it had pins.
No. And then sprayed starting fluid in it, which like on a 4-stroke, okay, but a 2-stroke,
Yeah,
come
already
on.
I was like,
You don't spray starting fluid on a 2-stroke.
that's like maybe like a beater, like piece of shit. But apparently the engine's been redone, and he didn't have any proof of that. He didn't even do it or anything.
No.
So the other guy could have been lying to him. I don't know.
He would have had to if he actually believed that it had been had all that work done to it.
I know that compressed duster's good, so it ain't that. That was just a bad deal all the way around. And he was like, "Well, I got people that have offered me 45." Well, in the ad it says it's in perfect condition,
Yeah.
runs and drives, everything's good.
Yeah.
The only thing from the ad you can really tell is it needs front tires bad,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but you can't tell it needs brakes, the frame's been welded, or it doesn't run.
Even he was like, "Well, I see clean ones. I mean, but they're clean for like 6 to 7, 5." It's like, yeah, because they're clean. This one's not.
Yeah, they're mint condition.
It wasn't a piece of shit at all, but it was not. It was a 3,000. That 3,000 was fair. Really.
Yeah, 3,000 was fair, but I mean, still.
If we were at 47 and it was supposedly everything was good on it, then how could you only knock $200 off? So many bolts missing. Everything's loose. Well, not everything's loose. The swing arm and bushings. Some of
hubs
them
were loose. At least that one hub was loose that I was messing with.
Just a bunch of shit. He didn't want to budge on the price.
Also, the guy had other dirt bikes, vintage two-stroke four-wheelers and dirt bikes and whatever else for sale, and had mentioned it while we were there. So he obviously knew his way around machines. So if it was like something out of a barn that somebody had inherited, it would be different. But you can't just not point these things out and play dumb to something like that. So that was another big red flag.
All right, Myers. What happened to your 200X? You just had bought. It's like 3 weeks later or something.
Yeah, it's like 3 weeks later. Went and rode at Nehemiah's.
As you seen, the clutch went out or something. The clutch went out.
Clutch went out. So
Sold it same day.
yeah, sold it same day.
Got it for 9.
Sold it for 12.
Sold it for 12. And like I said in the video, some point, this is the one I was talking about going to buy for parts. I got this one for the headlight and the tank. Tank needs painted, but it doesn't leak, so. But I guess we're gonna go see if this thing runs, because apparently it does. It's got the classic 83, 84 kickstart problem. But we're gonna go pull it off, see if it runs and drives. Well, unfortunately, this thing doesn't have a CDI. I don't know where it is. I don't know anything about that, so it's not the same as the ones I got. But I'm gonna go ahead and rip the headlight and the tank off and get that 200X over there, and I'm just gonna sell both of them for parts, or to make one, I guess. So here's both the 200Xs. Just put them on Marketplace for $1,200 for both. They honestly make pretty good parts rigs. Neither one of them are great, but you could definitely make one that runs and rides pretty good out of the two. And the other one's for parts. This one's got brand new rears and brand new front. And this one's got a pretty much new front. And one rear leaks. Suspension's pretty good on this one. Got a good seat. Both have air boxes. A bunch of good parts here. So, what do you think, Myers?
I don't know. 2Xs are alright. I don't think they're the best, but they're okay. I think
Well.
it's sad to see them leave. If it's a Big Red or a 250R or something.
No, I got other ATCs to buy, so I need to clear out room, and I already got a 200X.
Got to go get some nice ones.
Yep, that's my goal for 2025. Just collect 2-stroke wheelers, and
Like I said,
3-wheelers.
So 3-wheelers and
I've been weeding through all my shit. Little 90 build. We need to go. Yeah, we need to go get parts for it.
It's gonna be my summer rig.
Yep, Barat.
Barry.
Imagine this on the island,
Oh
in the middle of the lake.
I'm gonna.
If you didn't know, we're putting a KX engine in this thing. We already got the KX in there. LRM.
Yes, I am.
Lane 4 tracks. Needs a seat cover. That's the original one. This thing's pretty nice. Missing the kickstart plastic, but look at. Have you seen the tank in this thing? It's wild.
Gee.
Yeah. You don't see them like that very often. No dents. But
I'll be honest with you, I kind of dig the camouflage.
yeah, I get
Factory or?
the stickers are, yeah.
Nehemiah ain't worth a full.